Okay, we're here with a minor Jeep problem. We're gonna do a little review on the tire carrier.
What I've done is I ended up borrowing this setup. It's a rigged tire carrier. It hooks up to your hitch right there, and I'll show you how that kind of works. So if you zoom in down here, Casey. So right here, you have the hitch that continues through. Deep inside of this hitch is actually a bolt that's way down in here. You have to use an extension, and I think it's a 3/4 inch socket, and you end up tightening the piece, and it comes together like this and makes it so this thing doesn't move. I mean, that's with a 37-inch tire, and it doesn't move. And then once you've tightened it down, then you can put the lock setup in there. And then, like you see here, I've also hooked up the hitch link from Factor 55 on there. And the hitch link, I need to get a lock for that, but I just put a pin in it for now. Pretty cool setup, doesn't move at all. There's a couple holes, and I think I can even go in further, but the hitch itself isn't long enough, and I think I'll lose that locking piece. So I tipped it out about an inch on that. So there is another hole. It can go a little deeper on here. So if you come back out, I'll show you a couple things here. So this bolt right here, which is loose, I need to tighten it up. We just mounted this thing yesterday. So anyways, so this under the stud bolt, and then these two, or this one actually slides up and down, and then you have to tighten it in place. These two are in a certain place, so you actually have to kind of position the tire correctly or the wheel correctly to get it in the right spot, so that it fits multiple wheels. Pretty good setup. I mean, that's pretty solid, right?
Okay, over here.
Come over here, you pull this pin, and then you clip this. Once you've done that, you have to go on the inside right there, and I have to pull that pin. Okay, once that pin's pulled, I have it attached here as a safety. Then you release this, and then the tire comes all the way out, right? Once the tire comes all the way out, you have a couple spots here, positions that you can do. Then you undo this pin, and you put that little locking pin in there, and then that doesn't move.
Just show us again. Move the tire. Try to move the tire. Yeah,
It's pretty freaking solid for not having a lot of supports. So this is another attachment you can get. I'm actually going to put a table on here, but it has MOLLE adjustments, so you can do pockets or whatever else. But I'm going to do the front runner table on there.
We've had the front runner table on the two-door Wrangler.
Yeah, we had a two-door JK, and we put it on the tailgate, and it was pretty awesome. This actually has more. You can see all the holes and stuff like that are on this, so you can put them pretty easy. This, to mount it, has two little brackets that come with this, and they go on the inside here, and then they hold tight, and they're pretty awesome. So
let's see if I can get some of what's going on in here.
Yeah, so if you look back here, this bolt right here is the one that goes up or down, and then that makes it so you can do the multiple tires or wheels.
Yeah, so the guy that was letting us try it out says it might be one of the only Gladiators with it on it right now. But
yep. So it's going to be a little different right now because you can see it does come out another like 6 to 8 inches. It depends on who you're talking to. But it comes out quite a bit. Holds 250-pound max load, and then a 10,000-pound for towing capacity, and 1,000-pound for the tongue. It's a pretty tough system. But yeah, and by the way, rigged, their support is freaking awesome. I actually didn't have a couple of the parts because I got the piece from a buddy, and then all those parts were in different places in his garage. So I called him, ordered the parts. My buddy found all the parts, and I was able to have them cancel the order, and they worked really well with me. In fact, they were almost willing to give them to me for free because they thought they messed it up. But we
Great
worked all that
customer
out.
service.
Yeah, they were awesome customer service. So anyways, and then put it back. What I do, I mean, obviously there's weight on it, so I gotta make sure it's centered, pull the pin out, go ahead and shut it, come back over and hit the handle so it opens up, right? And before you shut that in, you have to put the pin back in the spot, if you can see in there.
Oh, yeah, we showed him taking it out,
Yeah.
so put that pin in first.
Put that pin in there, and then I always like to tie that sucker down, close it tight. Don't forget your little doohickey, the cotter pin, so that doesn't come out. I'm probably going to do a locking cotter pin later. And then they even do it. This even does an angle to help with the
Show the
torsion angle. So
we're about to get a 3-inch rock crawler lift on this thing, so we're hoping that'll keep it from getting in the way on the trail or anything, and we'll try it out and see how it works.
It does hit the wheel or the tire a little bit here, but not enough to do any kind of damage. It's barely touching it, and I think that probably adds to the support of it. So
with the 37-inch tire, when we had it in the bed of the truck for a while. But as you can see, the bed of our truck's really small, and we have a little dog that likes to ride in the back, and there wasn't a whole lot of room for the dog at the tire.
Well, and between the JCR rack going halfway,
Yeah.
You're losing some space there. So that's it. Don't want
Yep.
to make this too long.
Yep.
But,
So thank you.
pretty awesome setup. So thank you. Make sure you subscribe and like and
Comment for more questions, or if you
Comment.
see anything else on here you want to know about, we'll probably do a video on your whole build. Definitely one of him putting the lift on there.
yep, it's a pretty cool setup. So thank you very much. This
is a downside. You can probably reroute the camera, but we aren't going to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain with the bolts on the back.